It is.
It is fabulous
Kind of
weather.
weather.
Yeah,
Yesterday
it is.
felt so good.
Yeah, it's so nice. I actually had to break out one of my bigger jackets this morning, one of those winter coats, but it'll get put right back in the closet for this afternoon. We're going to be pretty warm later today, but this morning it is in the 40s across the area. So quite chilly right now. We're sitting at 46 here in Corpus Christi, but feels like temperatures are a little bit lower thanks to that light breeze. However, while a lot of the coastal bend is in the 40s, some locations like Port Aransas, Rockport, those communities right at the coast, including the island, are in the 60s and upper 50s. That is thanks to the warmer waters of the Gulf. It influences their temperatures a little more, so they're usually a little warmer in the morning and a little cooler in the afternoon. So temperatures at the beach today in the 70s. Now, the farther inland you get, the warmer it's going to be, to the point where Duval County going to be near 90 degrees today. So quite toasty. And as we see those onshore winds returning today, they're not going to be crazy strong like yesterday, thankfully, but it will be enough to give us more humidity, and that translates to warmer temperatures tomorrow morning. It'll still be pleasant outside, it'll still be cool, but it will be warmer than this morning in the upper 50s. Now we're going from a green map to a green graphic. We've got St. Patty's Day Festival tomorrow downtown in Corpus Christi. It will be on the warm and breezy side throughout the evening, but temperatures do become a little bit more mild the later that it gets. So enjoy it responsibly if you do head out to St. Patty's Day Festival downtown. Now, we're going to be quite hot heading into Sunday, and the reason for that is very similar to what we just experienced with our last front. We have this push of drier air, relatively drier air, come into South Texas behind a dry line. That gets us nice and toasty, back into the 90s to close out the weekend. That could be nearing record high temperature territory. I've got us 2 degrees below the record high. Now, behind this front is drier air, even than behind this dry line. And on top of that, stronger winds. So a lot of folks in North Texas going to be dealing with some very, very high fire danger heading into Sunday afternoon. That comes down to visit us heading into Monday. With that front, a low rain chance. We'll talk more about those trends here in a second. But that fire danger, I think, is going to be highest for us on Monday because we're still going to be breezy, and that's when those northerly winds coming around this high pressure are really pushing that driest air down towards us in the coastal bend. As that high moves over to our east, we'll see our wind direction return to onshore, but it's not going to be too humid, too warm just yet. It'll be a really nice forecast for your St. Patrick's Day. So the timing on this front has remained pretty steady heading into Sunday evening in the early morning hours. So Sunday night is when we're pegging for this to come through. It's going to move through very quickly and drop our temperatures from the 90s, possibly even triple digits on Sunday afternoon, into the 60s on Monday. Now, temperatures have been trending cooler, both highs and lows. So yesterday's forecast was for high temperatures behind this front in the upper 60s. Now we're looking at temperatures in the lower 60s. And with it still being breezy Monday morning, those 40s could very briefly feel like 30s. The rain chances, we've been pretty consistent with this forecast. Steady rain chance trend. They're going to be isolated showers at best, maybe a stray shower, and it's going to be right along that front. So as the front moves through quickly, those rain chances also come to a quick end. This morning, we are a lot less windy and cooler than we were yesterday morning. We're in the 40s. Heading into this afternoon, we've got a lot of sunshine, temperatures in the 80s, so a mild day. But as we head into Sunday, if you were a fan of that summertime kind of weather we had a few days ago, we've got one more day in store before the cooler and milder weather makes its return for next week. John Thomas, Lexus.